true. So let me go on to another one. On October 22nd, she said there was nothing marked classified on emails either sent or received. And in your statement, you said a very small number of emails contain classified information, bore markings indicating the presence of classified information at the time. So she makes a statement that says there was no markings. You make a statement that there was, so her statement was not true.
Well, that one actually have a little bit of insight into her statement because we asked her about that. There were 3 documents that bore portion markings where you're obligated when something is classified to put a marking on that paragraph.
Right.
And there were 3 that bore C in parens, which means that's confidential classified information.
So a reasonable person who has been a senator, a secretary of state, a first lady, wouldn't a reasonable person know that that was a classified marking as a secretary of state?
Yeah.
A reasonable person. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, before this investigation, I probably would have said, yes, I'm not so sure. I don't find it incredible.
Director Comey, come on. I mean, I've only been here a few years, and I understand the importance of those markings. So you're suggesting that a long length of time that she had no idea what a classified marking would be? That's your sworn testimony today?
No, not that she would have no idea what a classified marking would be, but it's an interesting question as to whether this question about sophistication came up earlier, whether she was actually sophisticated enough to understand what a C in parens means.
So you're saying this former Secretary of State is not sophisticated enough to understand a classified marking?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's a huge statement.
I know what I'm saying. You asked me, did I assume that someone would know? Probably before this investigation I would have. I'm not so sure of that answer any longer. I think it's possible that she didn't understand what a C meant when she saw it in the body of an email like that. It's possible.
After years in the Senate and Secretary of State, I mean, that's hard for me and the American people to believe, Director Comey, and I'm not questioning your analysis of it, but wouldn't a reasonable person think that someone who has the highest job of handling classified information understand that?
I think that's a conclusion a reasonable person would draw. It may not be accurate, but
so in that, let me go a little bit further, because that last